Want to be successful in show business? Make a sex tape.
Tonight we're keeping it steamy, sexy, and hot. Caliente.
In the Twitterverse, tweets abound. Facebook's a land where friends are found. YouTube comments, may they never cease. MySpace is dead, so let it rest in peace. The best of the week, here's where they be. Chosen by yours truly, the name's JB. Shoutouts, props, questions for you. All wind up in the new media stew.
Hey guys, John Basedow here, joined again by the lovely and talented Miss Val Greenberg, pop culture diva.
Thank you so much, Dollface. I love that. What an intro.
We got some good lighting going on thanks to Chris, our technical director, and awesome crew of Michael and Steve. We had all sorts of personal problems with our regular crew, deaths in the family, horrible things. God,
nothing to laugh at, John.
Our thoughts and prayers go out to them, please. Our thoughts and prayers go out to them. But I was like coming in and I'm like, we have no help. We're going to have to set it up ourselves. Lo and behold, you find out who your true friends are. So Steve and Mike, thank you so much for filling in today. You guys are awesome. Give a shout out for them, Stu Crew.
Thanks, guys.
Slow clap. And Valerie, make sure to follow her on the Twitter.
On the Twitter, I love it. Watch those fingers. Just kidding.
And
goes
today,
with the theme of the show.
It actually does.
Okay, whoa.
Tonight we are going to be talking about some celebrity sex tapes, believe it or not, and how they affect your careers. And it's something different than you might think about, from Farrah Abraham to Kim Kardashian. But first of all, we want to give a shout out to some of the people who are watching. Val, by the way, has been getting your friend requests on Facebook.
I certainly have.
She comes in to me in the beginning of the show. John, I'm getting a friend request from people in the Stu Crew. Should I accept them? I'm like, damn straight.
I'm like, of course I'm accepting them. Well, no, I had asked him, and I'm like, he's like, yes, accept them. And I'm like, of course. And I've already accepted a few of you guys. So again, thank you so much for the support. We love it.
She loves the support.
Yes.
Emily Al says, dollface, laugh out loud. Ha ha.
Oh, do you like that expression?
She likes it. That'll be my new moniker.
I always use that when I'm speaking to cute men. I say, hello, dollface.
That's why she'll be back. Eric D-Line on the right here. What up, guys? Blargle the alien. One quick thing, actually, I'll continue shout-outs in a second, and before we get into it, I just have to see, Blargle had won a Get Chunk shirt, okay, on a previous week. We played the clip of him sending in a video response because he actually did a video response as opposed to just sending him a picture of himself in the shirt.
I love it. He's going with the theme of the show.
Correct.
Video,
he's going with the theme of the show. So Valerie has not seen this before.
I have not.
So technical director Chris, it's only like 10 seconds, and if you guys win, always send in a video response. But technical director Chris, please roll Blargle.
Oh, I can't wait
awesome
to see
Stu
this.
Crew members clip, and Val will watch it right over there on the main monitor.
I will.
Hello, friends.
Wow.
I'm Blargle. And welcome to
Not
another
really sure what
session
you're supposed
of
to be
New
doing
Media
over there,
Stew
Largle, but we are friends
with
on Facebook.
John Basedow. Get chunked.
Oh, that was great. Okay, and he's watching tonight, I would assume. You're
yeah.
featured on the show, Blargle.
Actually, he is, and he did a slow clap
Love
on
it.
that one. Yes. Blargle couldn't get over because we had the person on the show last week, Chrissy, who's one of the co-hosts, she just kept coming back on the show saying, does he really dress like that? Is he always like that?
I know, right? Is he like going to work every single day wearing his Stu Crew You've Been Chunked t-shirt?
Blargle's an alien. He came down from a special planet to become a member of the Stu Crew.
Okay, well,
and
I
we
like
love
it.
him. And we love him for that.
We do.
Blargle says, I follow Valerie on Twitter.
Thank you, Blargle. I appreciate that very much.
Night Air is in the house. That is Chris Airwolf saying hello to Valerie.
Well, hello, Chris. Thank you for the warm welcome.
Sexy. And also the NMS Live, hashtag NMS Live was on. Please, for Steve, who is following Twitter, for your tweets and everything, please do everything hashtag NMS Live. As our audience grows, we want to become a trending topic on Twitter.
Definitely.
And Val was all excited about this.
Yes.
We're doing Stu Crew Star of the Week. And whoever participates most in the show, pimps out the show the most on Twitter, maybe tweets other shows to have us be guests on other shows.
That would be awesome. Love it.
Wins this brand new, straight out of the box, not even worn by me, not even
Stu
any
Crew
Basedow
palette.
stuff.
Yeah, there's no stains on it. There's no armpit stains, I swear. I'm looking right at it. Smells good.
There you go. Wins a Stu Crew Power shirt. So kiss up to Steve, who is following on Twitter right now and playing on Twitter under FDHNYB. and he's going to be checking both the YouTube chat and also the Twitter chat to see how you guys are doing.
Everyone is so friendly. I love this audience. Thanks, guys.
Open World TV is here too. Hey, shout out to you, Open World TV. And Mike Absher saying hey to John and Val. And I missed a ton of you guys for a quick shout out. William Wade Jr. in the house, FDHNYB that we said. And by the way, Open World TV was the second to comment, so there you go. And William Wade says, I also follow Val on Twitter. You should too, at Val Greenberg. He is pimping out Val, helping her to get Twitter followers.
You guys, I love it, and I'm always going to bring you the hottest in entertainment and lifestyle content.
We have some
straight
fun
from
things
NYC.
coming up. That's true. We have some fun things coming
We
up, too.
certainly do.
Also, now, let's get started. First of all, as we said, we wanted to talk a little bit about some pop culture stuff going on, starting with celebrity sex tapes. From Farrah Abraham to Kim Kardashian, you have these ladies that are pretty much doing all sorts of bad things.
Overexposed, no
to get
pun
very famous.
intended.
The overexposed is a good word. I mean, Kim Kardashian, everybody says, Joel
Right.
McHale on The Soup will come on and say, he goes, you know, who got famous from making a sex tape. No matter what he says about her, it always goes back to that. But now she's a multi-million-dollar brand, multi-million-dollar media empire, started all with a sex tape that some say her mother directed.
You can't negate those facts, but we all do have to understand that Kim had a very well-known father who was defending O.J. Simpson. She came from a family that, you know, they were public figures, essentially. And then she was Paris Hilton's friend, sidekick, closet stylist. And, you know, as her career progressed, she did some things that may or may not have gotten her to this height.
Well, she sort of went from the back door. Oh, that sounds so awful. She went from the back door, well, because she was Paris Hilton's stylist, and, you know, she was on the
Her
red
closet,
carpet.
like she organized her closet. She was a closet organizer.
But she was like a behind-the-scenes person.
Right. I mean, they would go to parties together.
So she
but
went
yeah.
from exactly, but she went to parties together, but she
Right.
wasn't the one featured on the shows, and so she went from the behind to the front.
Oh, John. I just can't wait to see the responses we're getting in the feed
Chris,
right
I just
now.
saw a big smile. This is why, by the way, Stu Crew, we are getting a third cam, so like Howard Stern and these other shows that people
You can
have been
see
commenting,
our
you are
cruise
going to be
reaction.
seeing the cruise reaction. Chris got a, that was engineer Chris, who usually people say sounds like Cheech from Cheech and Chong. How you doing, Chris?
So far, so good.
Eva Mendes
There you
is
go.
the best.
All right.
Well, I love
anyway,
Eva Mendes.
he cracks me up. Hi, guys. I finally made it. Jim in PA74. Love you, man. Dude, bro, watches me on, actually listens to me on Cavino and Rich. Thank you, man, for making it. This is the lovely Valerie Greenberg you're seeing also here today.
Hi there.
Blargle says, and her mother directed it, so does mom get 15%? You never know. Momager. That's a whole new definition for the word momager. Hey, John, why don't you go on Get Glue? It's on New York. You're in New York, and Get Glue is a great way to get your brand out. I don't know what Get Glue is, but Valerie may be able to educate me.
We'll be Googling Get Glue. You know, I've heard of it, but we're going to have to Google. We're YouTube. I mean, gosh, could we be in a better place right now in the YouTube Next Level Studios?
Yes, thank you, YouTube Next Level Studios, for hosting and producing this awesome show. By the way, just to answer your question,
We're in the
come on,
perfect place
Michael
to get the
Warbucks,
answer.
get in here. Michael Warbucks, yes, is my best friend on YouTube. I say it all the time, and he has a pass tonight because, unfortunately, his grandmother is also in the hospital, believe it or not, along with our production assistant, Dave, who usually does Stu Crew Star of the Week. So it's two grandmas in the hospital, so our thoughts and prayers go out to them. So that's where both of those guys are right now. One in Pennsylvania, one in New York. But anyway, back to this. Farrah Abraham, this is the most interesting thing. Farrah Abraham, as you may know, is star of Teen Mom. Now she is doing a video, which Crystal put up, actually did a video for a reported $1 million. Imagine that. Called Farrah Superstar, once again with Vivid Entertainment, Backdoor Teen Mom.
But what I love about this story is that we see, you know, the news getting updated on a regular basis. All the media outlets are following it. And we saw Farrah and her father shopping the tape around. And I don't know if this is an endeavor that you essentially include your parents.
It's a family
you know,
affair.
your parents in on. You know what I mean?
It's a family affair. I mean, the kid could have been in a waiting room. You have no idea.
That's quite true. Hopefully now that she's making the big bucks, she can afford a babysitter.
That would be good, actually. And what's cool is
She takes those types of meetings. Farrah.
She does.
Sure to do
And
that.
you know what's interesting with Vivid? Because Vivid also did Kim K Superstar, which Chris, I think, has a... it was Vivid who did them, correct? I think it was
Probably.
Vivid. I think Vivid did Kim K Superstar. They like to put Farrah Superstar, Kim K Superstar I think that's almost like a manifestation of if you call the tape superstar, the person in the tape will become a superstar no matter what they're doing. And what I love about what Farrah did was she came on Keek, did a little Keek video where she basically defends her porn debut. And at one point she talks about her difficult life and the fact that she's had guys that take advantage of her. And
sob, tear, cry. We all have that happen to us, ladies.
And she cries herself to sleep at night, and despite how awesome she is. And then to quote her, she says, "So, and then this person you do," because she did the tape to celebrate her body, and she is in great shape, I have to say, from a fitness point of view. So the person you did this with has the urge to yell it out when he should be professional and not. I don't know if that's grammatically correct, but so you have companies interested.
Did Farrah put the statement out, because it's probably not grammatically correct? Let's just start right there.
This is a quote they have, and she was also talking to In Touch magazine. So she says, "Why not sell it? That's what I did."
I have friends at that magazine.
And then Abraham finished by putting a pink vivid baseball cap on, which we have a shot of.
Is she trying to look like Kim Kardashian in her photos right now? Because I saw one come up on the screen.
That's a good
point. And it's like that face shape, and you're just like making that sucked-in face.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It is. By the way, I have to read one thing that In Touch wrote.
Yeah, sure.
Quote. Now, Oop. 8?
Who's calling you right now?
Hold on, yeah.
Interrupting the show, mind you.
I have no idea. We'll get back to this in a
JB?
second. Hello is a dear friend of mine who does not realize we're taping a show. It is Catherine Hickland, renowned star of One Life to Live, several other nighttime dramas, owns Kit, or a copy of Kit from the Knight Rider TV series, and also a celebrity comedic hypnotist.
Catherine, I love your work. I can't believe what a bonus this is for me. I didn't know that I was going to be getting to chat with you while I'm co-hosting with John.
I'm quiet because I didn't know you were in the middle of a show. I'm really sorry.
Well, for you, we'll allow the interruption, doll.
We will. By the way, and the Stew Crew loves you. Catherine was on my previous live show that was very successful. And now we're actually with YouTube, Catherine. We're shooting right out of the YouTube studios in NextLab right in New York City. So glad to have this gig.
How awesome is that? Is Valerie with you or on the phone?
Oh, I'm right here. I'm right next to JB.
Oh, you'll be able.
Oh.
I'll send you a link, my dear. We have a whole set and a multi-camera shoot and full-blown little talk show here. It's crazy.
Oh my God! What are you guys talking about?
We are. Well, it's New Media Stew.
I guess I'm happy to say, thank God, I have none of those.
Yes.
Is it true that everyone that has had one has kind of been catapulted?
Yes, it is.
It's stardom, right?
It is, and I was just reading a
Who
quote.
knew that was a talent checkbox, that would really take you to the next level?
I think they've got to have Celebrity Sex Tapes 101 when you're going to school. But I had to add, Farrah was defending it on Keek, and she goes, "So you have companies interested. Why not sell it? That's what I did." And then she finishes by putting the pink vivid baseball cap on, which I love. Now, all of a sudden, believe it or not, she has gotten an offer, Catherine. I just got an alert from TMZ that a supplement company noticed that in her bikini pics, she looks pretty ripped. And from a fitness standpoint, she is. She's very lean. You can see that she has good definition. And the thing is, they just offered her a 6-figure deal on the heels of her sex tape coming out to endorse a raspberry ketone type product.
Okay, wait a minute. So that means, was it $1 million she got for doing a porn?
Yes, she got the.
And then there's a 6-figure
Endorsement deal that's, essentially piggybacking off of this opportunity that the sex tape is created for her.
The world as we know it.
I know. How much do heart surgeons make nowadays? Because I think that reality television stars and people,
Good point.
right? People that actually make a difference in the world.
And teachers. What about teachers?
Yeah, let's not forget about them.
What about teachers? God bless. But what's
My
interesting?
sister's a teacher. She's actually a special ed teacher.
Oh, that's awesome.
And she's incredible. I mean, like really, really well respected, one of the top in her field. And I do know what these people get paid, the teachers. And yeah, there's just no. Sometimes you just something stuff makes sense, and you have to put it in that just doesn't make sense file.
It really, it doesn't, because you're right. She got to report $1 million for doing the sex tape, which you think like, oh, that could possibly ruin a career. But no, it actually makes a career, because then the legitimate 6-figure offer comes in from an actual supplement company.
It puts her on the map, because people want to see other people do things that are controversial. And, it's easier for some types to do it than others.
What?
Her mother must be so proud.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well, can you believe that her father or her stepfather was shopping the tape around with her?
Well, Catherine, it's a family affair.
That's sad, you know, because really, I mean, what can you say about that?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
well, you can say it's a family affair. It's all in the family.
And for her to be saying, you know, this is something, she celebrates her body, that's great. Celebrate your body by, like, patting yourself on the back or buying yourself a massage, honey. Not, you know, exposing it to the entire world.
Well, I'm just thinking of the kid.
And again, listen, you know, okay, that's a point of view.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not for this. I think that this is, I mean, it's a good, I hope she invests that money really well.
For her baby's future.
Yeah, because, you know, this is a decision that she'll make that I do believe she will come to regret one day. And you know, and that's the 15 minutes of fame, you know, it will be over. And I read an absolutely amazing article. I think it was in an old, I think it was an old Playboy magazine. I don't even remember where I saw this issue, but on the cover of this issue, it was years old, like maybe 4 or 5 years old. It said something about reality stardom and the disasters that come from it. And so I read the article, and okay, I looked at the pictures too.
And then she'll write a book about that.
It was fascinating about the high percentage of people whose lives are absolutely destroyed because they're not prepared for this kind of fame. They're not.
You're not. And the thing is, the people that are tweeting about you and the people that are writing things on Facebook, some of these people, Catherine, are not the most stable people. And then if you're not the most stable person on reality TV, you're going to take a lot of these, the criticisms, the compliments, and the complaints to heart, and that's going to really screw with your mind.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt about it. I mean, I have to tell you, I actually worked with some of the women years ago. I had the deep conversations with the girls that, remember the plastic surgery show?
Oh, yeah, oh wait, from the Swan or from?
There were both.
That was on ABC, right?
We have a loyal viewer, Lori Arias, who was actually a contestant on the Swan. She's a Stew Crew member.
Oh yes, I know exactly who she is from Twitter. And you know, I don't know if I ever met her. I don't believe I did, but there was. But in California, I met and spoke with these girls, and their lives were not happy. They were not well adjusted from this, from what happened.
Well,
because what happened is that nobody prepared them emotionally.
Completely.
For the changes that it was gonna happen to their lives by having their faces redone, their bodies redone, and on top of, you know, you're just an average person, which, you know, there's just joy in being a person that's just being, and then you put them on TV for whatever reason in these reality show situations. They're seeing money they've never seen before. They're experiencing fame they've never seen before, and you know, we can't always just blame these people, because what happens is that, you know, the money comes.
It's addictive too. It's very addictive.
You don't think about your action and a consequence. You just think about the action. And the consequence could come tomorrow, it could come next year, it could come in 5 years. But, you know, these people don't understand, you know, what these actions are going to bring in one day. And I think that's really, so, you know, I know.
You know what's interesting, Catherine? Not to
about it, but it's a judgment that we don't need to make. It's just that it's kind of sad because, you know, nothing good can come from this, and ultimately.
And you know what's interesting about it is, people don't take the time to realize that type of thing, but they're given a contract. They're given a 30 to 50 page contract that says, we can say whatever we want about you, we can embarrass you, we can do this, and you have no legal recourse. But it's like a carrot at the end of a stick. They're so excited by the prospect of being on TV that none of this filters through their head. They don't retain any of it. And then after the fact, when they realize their lives are ruined, or they lost a job or something like that, or when the cameras stop rolling and they realize they're no longer a center of attention, they say, this was a mistake to do. But meanwhile, it's laid out for you right in the beginning. When you look at that release, you sign your life away. But
then again, you have the Kardashians, who are an empire. And Catherine, before you called in, I had just mentioned that, you know, they didn't come from nothing. Obviously, you know, their father, Rep. O.J. Simpson, was a very famous defense attorney. You know, they were friends with a lot of socials. So you have somebody like Farrah Abraham that comes from, I don't even know where, Podunk, Illinois. I don't know what town she's from.
Just from MTV Teen Mom.
It's different. You know what I mean? The Kardashians did come from money, and she's MTV Teen Mom. She's this random girl that got cast probably in a small room in a small city. So who knows how it'll play out for her.
Also had a very shrewd mother who managed them into exactly this place that they find themselves.
Agreed.
And so, you know, it is a big difference because they were groomed for this.
Correct.
Yes, agreed.
They were, you know, they're managed by somebody who, you know, I think, you know,
Exactly.
probably has in her mind great intentions, and you know, who knows how that'll all play out.
Right.
But you know, the point is that you're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
These people get contracts. They've never seen an attorney for anything. They don't know that they should have these things. A year and a half ago,
Uh-huh.
a reality show in development.
I remember, my dear.
Yep, and I got the contract, and I had to spend thousands of dollars just to have it read.
Legal
Because
fees.
there's
Yes.
legal ease in there that you can't understand it. And I'm fairly intelligent, but I couldn't make sense of it. I had to have it read, poured over, and then I had to have it changed, and then I had to submit it back and see if they accepted any changes. Then I had to have them read it again. I think I spent close to $6,000 just having that.
Wow.
Yeah, lawyers have their own language.
On a show that never came out, and it was a great idea too, because I loved your idea.
Oh yes, and I just got it back because I was with the wrong production company for me. You know what I mean? Because it was a specific kind of program. But nonetheless, all that is to say is, where are these people going to come up with $6,000 to have a contract read?
Well, when they're starting out, no. But now that she has $1 million plus at least 100,000, she can definitely afford that. By the way, you're getting some love, Catherine. Just wanted to tell you, the Stu Crew obviously remembers you. FDH NYB shouted you out. Peter Girl says a big hi. Marla from Texas is in the house saying hello. As is.
I just played a week in Texas. I had the best time.
Marla, you have
What a
got to
great
go.
place.
Let's turn the topic to something fun. I have two questions for you first. First of all, I want you to talk about your comedy hypnosis tour, which I have been a part of on stage once, which was a lot of fun. And also, Val and I both covered the All My Children, One Life to Live premieres.
Yes.
And we have people in the audience right now asking if you're going to be coming back to One Life to Live now that it's back on Hulu, Hulu Plus, and iTunes.
Yeah, well, I don't think so because, you know, I'm booked for my tours are booked about a year, sometimes a year and a half out in advance. And I just got back last night, and I have 2 months off, which I really want to take because being home for me is just like a vacation. I love being home so much. But also, I am working on another project right now.
Okay.
And I'll let you know about that as soon as I possibly can. It's incredible. And then the other thing is, starting July 9th, I will be out for 8 solid weeks because I'm doing the Freedom Fest State Fair in New Jersey.
Okay.
Rock on.
Awesome.
Then I'm doing a full run at the Delaware State Fair, then the Ohio State Fair, then the West Virginia State Fair. So, and I'm doing, I don't know, anywhere from 5 to 11 or 12 days at each, and so I'm booked all the way through the end of August. And of course, you know that the shows are filmed in Connecticut, and you're there for a long time, 5 weeks on, 5 weeks
Well,
on.
I don't know. I thought they could have you come back for a cameo.
I want to go home and be with my husband. I love it, but let me just say that I think they're doing an amazing job. I'm
Well, that's cool.
super proud of everybody. I think it looks awesome. The sets are gorgeous. The people are great. The newbies are great.
Yeah, a lot of young new talent that we had the chance to speak with, and they were just so wonderful. Corbin Blue, in particular, was just wonderful.
Yeah.
It was fun. I got a chance to say hi from you to everybody. I got a chance to chat with Bo, Bob, obviously, and Robin and I. Robin is hysterical. I'll have to send you the link to the little video where she comes running up to me on camera. Hi, John Basedow!
Oh, she goes, John Basedow!
Screams. Everyone in the world turns around. I love Miss Robin Strasser.
Well, what's not to love? She's Dorian. She's amazing.
And also, by the way, Chris is putting up some pictures of you and I from the past in the meantime so that the viewers can get reminded of your loveliness.
Oh, God, John. By the way, what are you wearing?
You are what am I wearing? Well, in the picture I'm wearing some black thing, and we have our.
Right now.
A black shirt, not a black thing.
What am I wearing right now? I have a blue short sleeve shirt on.
Navy blue.
Navy blue.
Okay, Valerie?
Yes, doll. What am I wearing?
No, I just want to know over him. Does he still have that 6-pack abs that we can wash our
Oh, don't. Okay, let's not discredit 8-pack. Hello.
Oh, my God.
Oh, the women, I love you.
Just call him Ocho Basedow.
Does he still have the biceps? I haven't seen John in a
He's making muscles. Okay,
Oh,
yes,
oh,
they're
oh.
there.
Wait, hold on. We got this. This will be the thumbnail on the far thing because it gets
John,
more
you've
views.
been validated.
Been validated with my girls, Kat and Val, doing the bicep pose. Yeah. Ooh, watch out! Give me a Band-Aid because I am cut. Ha ha.
He is
And on stage in my show I did in New York City a couple of years ago, and he said in a text, "What do you want me to wear?" It was the night before, right?
Yeah.
And didn't I write back a loincloth?
And this is why I love that woman. This is why I love her. Oh, Catherine, you are.
What does your husband have to say about that, Miss Hickland?
Well, that just kind of stopped the air right out of the room, didn't it?
I adore you with every fiber of my being. And this.
Well, I just called to say hi because we haven't talked in a long time, so I got to be on your show.
Well, you did. Well, you picked a great time. And guys, everybody go. We've got to get back to our little scheduled nonsense at this train wreck of a show over here. But everybody, please go follow twitter.com/cat, C-A-T, Hickland. Steve, if you could put that in the YouTube chat and also in the Twitter chat so that she gets.
I'm at Cat Hickland.
And it's at Cat Hickland, and send her some love from the Stew Crew because we know you guys love her.
Kat, I will certainly start following you and loved the work that I saw on your site today.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate
Of course.
it. And you guys will have the best time, and everyone that's listening, just know that you're loved, always have been, and always will be. And I really appreciate you guys putting me on the show.
You're amazing, and as I said, you're getting love from Marla, Texas,
The
Mind of
viewers are
Science,
amazing.
FDHMB. Mike Absher keeps writing and saying, "Please tell Catherine I said hello." So Mike Absher,
Hello, Mike. How are you?
Blargle,
That's great. Thanks.
Blargle the
Let's get
Alien.
on with your show. I just wanted to say hi. So
You got it.
let's talk soon. Bye, Valerie.
My pleasure speaking with you.
You too. Bye.
Love you, Miss Cat. Bye.
She's a doll, and I love our viewers too. I'm sorry, they're all saying lovely things about me, and I just want to give
Actually,
shout outs
I don't
to
know.
all of
I don't know
them.
who this is, but somebody's comparing Val to
To-
Natasha Lyonne.
And
I don't know who that is.
let me just tell you, okay, well, she was, she just was on Law & Order SVU and American Pie. I have gotten that.
the American Pie girl.
Yes, I
Okay.
have gotten that since
Okay.
I was in high school. Let me tell you a brief story. At an NSYNC concert, I was pretty much like standing first or second row, talked my way up there, and somebody literally thought I was her. Mind you, I was many years younger, but it was just, I always get that. So, very funny. I'll have to send a tweet to Natasha Lyonne that on the live show today, people said we looked a lot alike.
I've got to say, one thing I love about
Thank you,
Val from the
Mike.
first time I met her, she's not a shrinking violet.
I take compliments very well.
Not a shrinking violet.
Mike said he loves my hair.
Oh, yeah, Mike Absher does
love
say,
you,
yes.
doll.
And also, Open World says, Val, I'm glad you're on the show. At first, I thought John was going to have Kim Kardashian on the show. I'm so sick of Kim on every show, and she does nothing really worth talking about.
Okay, well, yes, I'm certainly not Kim Kardashian, and I very much appreciate your warm welcome.
And Marla, Texas, love you, Marla. By the way, check out Kat in Texas. She goes, Basedow, you're too funny, love you. Oh, Marla, you're
Mind
so sweet.
of science. I mean, just
Mind of
more
Sci-
love
Val
for me.
should be permitted? Oh, permanent. We don't care about spelling on this show. Val should be, Mind of Science, by the way, you must be listening to my mother. Mind of Science says Val should be permitted co-host. Love her. That's so sweet. My
guys are
mother
so sweet.
actually, comments on that every show that Val's on. Catherine,
ValerieGreenberg.com, at Val Greenberg on Twitter.
Blargle,
Shameless plug.
Basedow Gun Show.
Yeah, that was
and-
great. I loved that gun show. Basedow, Ocho Basedow. Yeah,
I
she
like
tried
that.
to say-
That was actually cute.
Yeah, she tried to say six-pack. I said, no, let's not discredit. I mean, there's an eight-pack under there, ladies and gents.
Much love, and that's why she will be back many more times. We have one other thing I
haven't you
wanted
seen
to
the book?
But actually, I don't. Do you have the book, Chris? Do we have the book? I can give a plug.
Now
finally on the
Basedow's
show.
an Indian
Thank
giver.
you.
He gave away an autographed book today.
No, this
No,
was
I'm teasing.
as you know, as some of you may know, I've done some things with fitness. Okay.
Look at that facial expression. I mean,
That-
can we
so-
get
so-
a
so-
zoom on that book? Because he is not joking.
Sort of intense. And then they also get a
To say the
DVD
least.
in the back, which you can get on fitnessmadesimple.com. I've never plugged the book on this show ever, but I gave this one to Chris because it was so funny. The cameraman.
Look at that face, ladies and gents.
She cracks me up. The cameraman last week, who's our regular cameraman, Matt, had asked for a book, so I got him a signed book and everything like that. And then Chris commented last week, I never got a book. Isn't that what you said, Chris?
Yes.
And now he has a book. So here you go, Mike.
Yeah.
And you could take it back.
Thank you.
Love it.
Love our
Anybody
crew.
who wants to get that, we don't pimp it out on this show, but you can get it on fitnessmadesimple.com. And there's no graphics, so you know that was unprepared. But anyway, now we have The book. He's saying, the book. That's so funny. Oh, InfoWars. Oh, wait. Kevin Martinez, brand new viewer. We haven't done this all show. You just got chunked. Kevin Martinez, Infowars.com. I don't know what that means, but okay. And Jay Riccardelli. Hey, Johnny Basedow. It's been a while. How have you been? Is that Angela Riccardelli? Otherwise, you got to get chunked.
Someone would ask me out if I was single.
Where's that?
Right here.
Oh, there you go. That's I Night Air.
I Night Air.
You have fans.
You guys, go to my website, ValerieGreenberg.com. You've been validated. You're going to see my web series, Val Talk. You're going to see me interviewing a ton of celebs on the red carpet, one-on-one.
She's actually very good on the red carpet, and you should check out her interview, her show. First of all, her website, and then also her show. And,
everything's on my website.
And I absolutely love her tagline, You've been validated. All right, now, guys, before we run out of time, we've got to show comment of the day. Okay, number one is from Stew Crew member Brian P. McGuire. Once again, this is a tweet. It's going to be called the tweet of the show that I used to do on the Buzz 60 videos, but we'll probably be bringing it to here. So it's like tweet of the show, the tots. And this is from Brian McGuire, and he's talking to his buddy Patrick Tornado. Chris is putting it up. And he says, good news, fitness celebrity John Basedow is alive and on Twitter. Phew! Sigh of relief. Don't believe everything you read, people. No tsunami can get me down.
He's here.
There you go. Anyway, love you, Brian P. McGuire. So hopefully your friends, if you're not watching today. We have a lot of viewers, by the way. People ask a lot of times, why does it show 20? Why does it show 15, 20, 30 people watching? Most people, if you're not logged in, you're not going to be seen as a viewer.
That's very true.
So my mother, who doesn't know how to log in.
My parents are watching on their new Windows 8 computer trying to figure this out right now.
And all the family and friends who just know how to go to a YouTube link but don't have a YouTube channel or a YouTube login don't count as our viewers until after the show, and then they count. But during the show, they never count.
My dad called me while I was getting ready, camera ready for the show, and he says, Valerie.
And she looks marvelous.
Oh, thank you.
Just marvelous.
And he said, Valerie, where's the link? I said, it's on Facebook, it's on Twitter. Trust me, it's everywhere. But Mommy doesn't need me to email it to her. Personally, she'll figure it out.
No, my mom needs an email to her, but she doesn't know how to log in or do anything. She just goes to the link. And now we had a photo caption contest, which a lot of you are waiting on, okay? And photo caption contest. First of all, photo caption contest winner last week, okay, who captioned the picture of me and JWoww. He just sent in the picture, so I have to show this.
And that was some wow photo.
Yeah, so you can. I'm going to show the picture over here because you don't even have it, unfortunately, Chris. But hold on, I just got it on my Twitter.
Because she's appearing on One Life to Live as well.
Yes, JWoww's appearing on One Life to Live. You could show the picture, Chris, of that he captioned from JWoww. It's the one that he won for captioning. That's Biggie D-Line. But while Chris is pulling up that, I will show you, and maybe we can go to camera 2 or something. But this is Biggie D-Line wearing his Stew Crew Power shirt.
Yay, Biggie D-Line.
So Biggie D-Line, this came in, honestly, Val will attest to it, 2 minutes before the show.
Very true.
Okay, so right there is Biggie D-Line. I don't know if you're getting a close-up of that or what, but he looks awesome-tastic in his Stew Crew Power shirt. And Chris just put up the shot from last week.
This show has the best viewers. I honestly love you guys. You've gotten me out of my funk. I feel fantastic.
I'll tell you one thing. I thought this show was going to be a freaking mess because we had no staff at all.
And now we're overstaffed. No, I'm teasing.
It's all good. It's all good. Oh, by the way, Mill Dr. Rock, another Covino and Rich viewer, is writing, trying to watch on my phone from gym class. That won't count as a viewer either. But we love you, Mill Dr. Rock.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Please watch on the phone and tweet. Tweet about the show to get your viewers to watch. And Jim Miller, Jim in PA74, who's my awesome-tastic friend from Covino and Rich, is also watching. And thank you guys for tweeting. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Lucy, too.
That's Peter Girl, who, by the way, is Mind of Science,
Team
who
Val,
commented.
and
Team Val and Team John. That is Peter Girl, actually. Awesome. Ange in the house. Me and my mom, Rena, say hi. Thank you, Ange, for watching. And now, since we're doing the new caption contest, this is the picture. See, if I do that, we're not quick enough to get the graphic up.
Oh, my
goodness. We actually were.
That was absolutely spectacular.
That was freaking, he shocked the shit out of me on that one, Stew Crew, because I thought I was going to be like this and sitting here like just waiting with like egg on my face and crap in my hands.
That's Midnight with glowing eyes. That's your puppy.
That is, and we had a ton of you guys writing captions, so thank you. Here's a few of the popular ones. Val, read a couple.
Okay, so Steve Goldstein, if I told you once, I told you a million times, no food after midnight.
Oh, he's the winner. He's the winner. Don't read him yet.
Oh, never mind. Whoops. Here we go. Well, I have to have the card in front of me,
right.
Mr. Basedow.
There you go.
Okay, so David Simone. Okay, the secret to my 8-pack is my zombie eyes doggy.
Uh-oh.
He's the only one who won't stop staring, so I gotta look my best.
Midnight. She's such a taskmaster. Taking care of an 8-pack is like taking care of a
She
high
really
maintenance pet.
is.
Then we have Francine Leggio, Night Vision, clever. Blargle says.
Largo, one of our absolute faves. Mind melding with Midnight.
And Emily Al 101, one of the best Stu Crew members in the world, one of John's angels. Those
look at
eyes, those glowy midnight eyes, they look cool in that pic. And also, Chris is putting up at least probably 10 of the comments. We did a screen grab of as many as we could. So he put up the screen grab right now, which I see through the corner of my eye with my phenomenal carrot-eating peripheral vision.
I've got 20/20, baby.
But now the winner, which I will allow this lady to read.
So hopefully you weren't listening to me before. Okay, so the winner is Mr.
Oh,
Steve Goldstein.
Yes.
If I told you once, I told you a million times, no food after midnight, don't get them wet, and keep them away from bright lights, gremlins.
Love it. And
Oh
from the
my
swag
gosh.
bag, we're going to grab something from the swag bag from Mr. Steve Goldstein.
And I love the frill of this bag. It's such a thrill.
Actually designed by me, Stu Crew, but made by someone awesome, one of the best Stu Crew members ever, who
Stick to
designed
fitness
it completely.
and not interior design.
Oh, come on. This is a pimp. You're going to get them mad because this is a pimp-ass bag that
No,
they love.
I mean, I think it's great. It's super fun.
It is amazing. And, by the way, we now have
And I love that it's called swag bag.
NC17 at... God bless the person trying to remember your screen name, but I love you, NC17.
Hope who doesn't
at
rip apart? What are they
NCE101.
talking about? You mean during the sex tapes?
I just hope she doesn't rip apart. Dude, that would be funny. During the sex tape, that would be funny. Oh, by the way, I recognize your picture. You comment on all my Buzz 60 videos. I don't know your name, but you're new to this show, so...
You've been chunked.
You just got chunked, baby. He comments on all my Buzz 60 videos. I don't know. I forgot your screen name, man. I know, but you've been commenting on a ton of videos, so thank you. But anyway, from this, and Biggie's pick is great, Marl. You're right. But Steve Goldstein wins. First of all, a hat, a hat from some red carpet event. And hold on. I have to grab his little. Where the hell did it go? Oh, there it is. Sorry.
It's
And
like a
he
goodie
also,
bag.
yes, it is a goodie bag. And he also wins an awesome-tastic, awesome
That
hour.
better be some Fitness Made
It
Simple.
is a Fitness Made Simple, awesome hour upper body home workout for the Steve Goldstein. So right
love
there.
that.
Congratulations. We will have another caption contest
And we win some
next week.
fuzz from
did.
this lovely frilly bag.
Someone awesome. I'm sure you're watching or you're watching the replay. The bag is balding. So we need to we need to have some glue or a little bit of something. It's like,
I'm swallowing fuzz.
Look at this. And to think, speaking of pop culture things, I was invited, and Val was going to come with me, to the RuPaul finale of Drag Race tonight. I didn't go. I should have gone because I have a new segment that I'm going to do that I'll tell you guys about. But I didn't
It's
end
all
up going.
very exciting.
But it is very exciting. But this would have been a perfect bag for, don't you think, RuPaul's Drag Race?
Oh my goodness, that would have been the perfect purse to attend with.
This is like the pimpin' ass bag for, I've never watched that show. I've only seen clips on the Soup. But they were going to have all the finals there, and then we were invited to also go to the party to see the show and enjoy the festivities. But what else was going on tonight?
Okay, the Met Gala, ladies and gentlemen. It's the A-list of A-list. They call it the Oscars of fashion, basically, because you have, couture and all A-list celebrities. And Anna Wintour, the editor-in-chief of Vogue, actually handpicks each celeb that attends this event.
Okay.
So, you name it. If you're in the streets of New York City tonight, you might just bump into a celeb post this gala.
Especially if you walk around the Meatpacking District, I'll tell you that much. If you go around the Meatpacking District after Fashion Week or any of these events,
Oh, yeah.
you run into all sorts.
Without a doubt.
And they're slow because it's cobblestones and the ladies can't keep balance on them.
And-
so you can catch them.
And Kim K, just a side note, because we were talking about her sex tape earlier, so it's definitely relevant. She was seen leaving Anna Wintour's apartment in New York City because I don't know if she was invited. She was originally not on the initial invite list.
We got to get on the
Rumor had
invite
it.
list.
I know, right? Mm-hmm. Rumor had it that Kanye West is maybe performing this evening, and I guess it might be taking place right now if that's the case, and he obviously wasn't going anywhere without an invite extended to his honey. But she's 7 months pregnant, ladies and gents, and she had that miscarriage scare back in March, so we'll see what happens.
We will. This was something that we might have had a chance to cover the red carpet, which is a real cluster, you know what.
Oh my gosh.
I would have gone to go see it, but I'm not sure about necessarily red carpet.
We would have needed our own security guards because people take this stuff very seriously. Where I love my job.
Mm-hmm.
I love what I do. It's not ER. It's entertainment.
I'll tell you this much, though. Shout out to my boys and girls at Fair and Calm PR. If they were covering it, I would have definitely covered it because they make sure that I am taken care of and bring the people directly to me so I don't have to be a constant grabber. So I love them more than words can say.
Unless the talent runs up to you on their own because they already know you. John Basedow, I remember.
That was
One
from
Life
that
to
was for,
Live.
thank you, and that was a very special moment, and that was from where that picture was that Biggie D-Line won the shirt
Yeah.
on. But that was Jenny J. Val Farley reminding me of our secret past, which you will be seeing in a video coming up. But that was shocking.
So look out for
when
that.
anybody knows me, it's always a shock. Let's see. Tons of comments as soon as I touched it.
love
Might of
that.
Sign says, "Oh my God, Eric, I love when you and your wife put your pics of you and the girls." Yes, they are adorable, and I've seen them on my Facebook all over the place. I Am the Fashion District is. Oh yes, we did. Just Riley. Give big shout out. This is Val Greenberg. Just is a good buddy of mine, also a Stew Crew member. Just is an awesome filmmaker.
Okay.
I was in one of his movies that was brought to all the. It was called 531. It was about a serial killer. I played a reporter.
Amazing.
Big stretch there.
I love it.
But he is an amazing film director and everything. So good luck with everything, Just. You are, and everybody go follow. Oh yes, we did, and go subscribe to his channel on YouTube. He's good people.
Can't wait to see some of your work.
He's going to be up there. Eric, Jim has to run, and we're actually just about finished, Jim. So goodbye to you, man. What's up, Mill? I had to take care of the kids, so I haven't been on here in the last 20. We saw your icon throughout it, so I don't know if Jody's helping you out over here, or maybe it's just the slow feed. Open World TV says Android has more apps than Windows. And John, I got back into fitness recently, running over 7 miles. Congratulations. So you're not Angelo, because Angelo's also in the house. So Jay Riccardelli 777, you just got chunked. Love it. Daily and feeling mint. Good. Hope to carve out a six-pack like you soon. You'll make it.
You can make anything happen. Believe in your dreams.
Conceive it, believe it, achieve it. Booyah. All right, gotta go pick up the daughter from dance. Thank you for watching, Jim. You're
Yes,
awesome.
thank you, Jim.
Mill Dr. Rock's amazing. He's one of my favorite people on Covino and Rich. And yes, I'll be coming back on Covino and Rich real soon. I have to give them a call. It's been my bad. I haven't followed up. And I missed
He's a hot commodity over here, this one.
As is she.
Thank
Pimp
you.
ass bag. There you go.
It is a pimp bag.
Yes, and by the way, Mill Dr. Rock, one other thing. Make sure to tweet to the rest of the dude bros who love
Thank
me
you,
on
Largle.
Covino and Rich to come all into New Media Stew Live, because we're going to be doing bigger and better things. Look at our set continuing to grow. They got us a special
The
monitor.
lighting happens to be spectacular.
The lighting is actually really good on this show. Chris and Mike did an awesome job on lighting today, and Steve's been doing a great job with social media and helping out. And then we have to do Stew Crew Star of the Week in a second, but I wanted to say one quick thing. Pretty soon we're going to be getting, the background will be our cityscape. Chris is working on that, and some other big changes coming for the show too. All right, cool. They love it when we talk to them. See, now we get all the comments. When the guest is on, we
I
don't
know.
get any comments.
Hi to everybody, basically, because
There.
if I didn't shout out and give you a shout out to your name.
By the way, oh yes, we did, says, I love this new format, John. Thank you, Jess. That means a lot coming from you. And Kevin Martinez, my girlfriend Mona says, hi, we are watching in our room. And Kevin Martinez is a new viewer, so
Hi, Kevin.
you just got chunked.
You just got chunked.
Boom. Love
Oh,
that.
yes, we did. Hi, Val. Hi, oh, yes, we did. 09.
I want to be down. You are down, man. I want, yeah, but,
By watching the show, you've achieved it.
well, we have the green screen behind, Chris. It's just that I don't like the green. I like the blue better. So the blue is actually in front of the green until Chris learns how to key out the green.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm still
Get our-
choking on the fuzz from that swag bag. So pardon me if we have to dial 911 because
It does. If you look real closely, you could see
Talk
it
about
blowing.
sexy.
You could see it. You could see it blowing out in the light.
control.
We love the swag bag. Someone awesome. A little glue. Thank you. Awesome. Okay. Anyway, now we're just about out of time. Actually, we're 2 minutes over, so we're going to have to quickly have Stew Crew Star of the Week. Stew Crew Star of the Week is the person who was most active in the Twitter chat, in the
I
YouTube
won't give this
chat,
away.
and everything else. This is Stew Crew Star right here, and we have to have Mr. Steve come on and announce this. Big round of applause. Please follow him. Good buddy of mine. Also helps with red carpet events. Oh, hold on.
Drum roll, please.
He has a little pad. He's professional. You can come right in between us. There you go. It is a family.
Is he smelling me? I
He
smell
smell-
really good.
Oh, at least we didn't have the Smell John thing today, which is usually coming. Okay, I will check your blog after the show. Awesome. All right, here we
Love
go.
it.
And John, my niece Isabella is here, and thank you, Isabella. Love you too. All right, here we go. The winner, with no further ado, is for Stu Crew Star.
Blair Carl the Allen.
Blargle the Alien.
Yep.
Blargle! Hey! Ooh, another winner
Shout
for
out to my
Blargle.
Facebook friend.
It's for the Eva Mendes quote.
For the Eva Mendes quote, what did he say?
He asked if a mom gets 15% for directing the video.
He gives a reason. Steve gives a reason for why you won.
Steve
Thank you,
just tells it
Steve.
like it is. Love
Thank you,
it.
and I love his. I love
I don't
his.
even understand what just happened.
And I love his black, long, I'm not going to shoot you or wait till you leave the house to rob you trench coat, which is amazing. You have a
Very
Get
loyal.
Chunked and a Stu Crew Power shirt, Bloggle, and you're being creative.
Interchangeable. One Monday you wear your Get Chunked. The other day your Stu Crew Power Star shirt.
I like that. Oh, and by the way, quick thing. I made a new friend before we leave the show because we are over time, and I got to get off in 1 minute anyway. So I made a new friend. It's called @DishNation, D-I-S-H. Write it in there. Nation, N-A-T-I-O-N. When I was down in Washington, D.C. doing all the fitness videos and stuff like that, caught their show, tweeted them, they tweeted me back and all this other stuff. So you might want to go give a big Stu Crew hello to @DishNation and say that you heard about them on the New Media Stu Live over here. And if they want to have me on doing some stuff with them, say you'd like to see that.
That would be awesome.
Val also.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think they're on WOR. Actually,
They
the
are
show.
really?
Yeah.
I have no.
Dish Nation, they're really funny. It's all these radio personalities that
exactly.
just make fun of celebs, and what better people to have on than us?
Actually, I didn't. I was just giving them a little pimp out. But if you want us to be on the show,
Yeah,
I would
why
like
not?
to do it because they have good lighting as well.
Yeah, any show with good lighting.
Any show with good lighting. There are some shows I want to stay away from a little bit, but any show with good lighting, like some of the news programs especially, I'd like to avoid because not very attractive on the lighting there. But Dish Nation, I like your lighting. But anyway, guys, we are out of time. Everybody show some love to Miss Val Greenberg.
Thank
Follow
you guys.
her on the Twitter and
at
also
Val Greenberg,
on Facebook.
ValerieGreenberg.com. Boom, boom.
And also, it's going to be on the doobly-doo in the description below, so you
I
can
love
actually do that. So until next time, guys, remember to stay in the positive. If you're facing any obstacles, remember to go over, around them, or through them. Don't let anything stop you from attaining your dreams, because if you believe in yourself, you can accomplish anything. Much love and respect.
John, I love that.
In the Twitterverse, tweets abound.
There we go.
I love that
Booyah.
inspiring quote.
Inspiring
YouTube
quote.
comments, may
Look
they
at that.
never
And we're off.
cease.
They have the
much
opening.
It's a letter
Thank God that's over.
That
Oh, I
was
just
great.
love the Stu Crew.
You're hilarious.
Chosen by yours truly. The name's JB.
You are hilarious.
Shout out.
It's such a cluster of a show. I just adore it to no end.
Oh, it's so much fun.
What a bunch of nutbags we have in the studio. But
Who
I
are-
love my Stu Crew.
Yeah.